Hey, welcome to a board game today. I'm Brett. In my hands is Warhammer 40,000 Imperium, issue number 25. Now, Warhammer 40,000 Imperium is a magazine between Hachette and Games Workshop where you are taken through the hobby of Warhammer 40,000. You build two armies, Space Marines and Necrons. Space Marines also have Adeptus Mechanicus and Sisters of Battle as part of it. And it takes you through everything, how to put the figures together, how to paint, and how to play the game, the history, just everything you need to know. It really is a how-to guide for the hobby, which is pretty cool. So this issue, number 25, takes us back to the Necrons. You get a squad of Necron Immortals, 5 figures total. We can look at the sprue right here as to what you want to put together. You actually do have some options as far as weapons, so kind of interesting to see what it'll take you through, which is cool. If you got a Necron army and you want to maybe expand a little bit, this is not a bad way to expand. Let's open up the magazine and actually show off what is in this issue itself. We're going to go and afterwards go through the price and see how well you'll make out on this. It's probably pretty good. As I expect with every magazine, when you tend to get a unit, it goes through the units and tells you about them. So you get to learn a bit more about what they are like in the army. Diving a bit more into Necrons with the Royal Court. You get to learn a bit more about the Imperium, it looks like. Some Ultramarine history, and now we go into the how to build the Necron Immortals, how to paint them. What's interesting is, yeah, it takes you through some pretty cool stuff with the Necron Immortals, how to paint them, and then actually rules for them. It's going to be, I think, kind of interesting. I haven't done it yet, is how much this compares to the new rules, if whatever updates for points and stuff like that. Here we go. We got the rules, how to play Warhammer 40,000. We dive into some more rules for the game itself, and we have a scenario where you most likely will use your Necron Immortals. That tends to be how it goes, is you tend to use the unit that you just got in whatever scenario that they are throwing out there. We also get a little bit of extra. This is about the Adeptus Mechanicus going into, it looks like, Forge Worlds, and a bit more about the Force as a whole. We get some cool images of a very painted army. Let's see here. Our next two issues, we get a Tech Priest Dominus for the Adeptus Mechanicus, and then we get another piece of scenery, the Hemotrope Reactor, which is pretty cool because I'm pretty sure I have one, but I have no idea. At this point, I have no idea what's stored away in various boxes. You can go get this. You should be able to get this eventually at Games Workshop stores. You might be able to get this at your local hobby shop as well. But of course, the biggest, easiest way to do it is subscribe directly to the magazine. We got a link below that. There's a couple options you get. You can get this, the main magazine, for $13.95, or you can get the advanced one for $16.95 an issue, and you get some bonus figures as well. There's 4 bonus sets that you get: Chaos, Orcs, Tyranids, and Tau, teasing you and giving you a little bit more about the Warhammer 40,000 world. All those you definitely make out. As I said, we'll go and see how well you do underneath this video and see how much you save. But as always, you want the latest Games Workshop news, you want board game news, card game news, role-playing game news, whatever. Check us out every single day at BoardGameToday.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, all at BoardGameToday, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep rolling those dice and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos, or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.